Quick to do the video, this thing was scrapped in the scrap pile. Actually, the guy who scrapped it found and said it was ran. He just wanted quick money. Nothing wrong with it. So this is a Poulan 19 horse, 42 inch cut. 19 horse engine, or thereabouts. Yep, single horse spins, so we're gonna pull it off. We ripped the bolts off, we had to cut a belt. Now we're gonna take it off and we'll go see if it runs when we get home. We're gonna call it quits for a second. Two, getting this thing running. We took the carburetor bowl off, we cleaned it, we checked the fuel solenoid. That's that piece at the bottom. It's just a plunger. Do we have an extra one? Here it is. Screws into the bottom of the starter. The starter. I always think it's starter solenoid. And it screws into here. The bowl is there. Screws into here. Just put 12 volts to it. Polarity doesn't matter. If it goes down, it works. Let off gas, put the power on and off. So we found that was working. What we noticed on the carburetor, the original one, is this choke lever was not where it is. So we had to switch carburetors. We used the same intake so it can stay close to carb, or the body of the engine. And if you watch this rod, when I push this rod, this will go. That choke plate. The black, that's choke. It wasn't hitting it. So once we changed the carburetor, it had to have been the wrong carburetor on there. Now we got it. So we're going to put it on choke. Or we can do half choke. Here we go. Half choke. And now the trick with this thing I got to do to keep it running is the positive starter wire has got to, or the solenoid, the fuel solenoid has to have power all the time to keep it running, unless you clip it. So we got to be careful how we're going to do this. We're going to have to keep that with power, or we just jump it from the starter. So hold on, let me find a thing to hold the camera. So we're going to go see if we can fire it up. We're going. Keep the wire, pause the wire on here afterwards. There she is running. I just want to be careful to keep the fuel solenoid wire going. And the little whining you're hearing is because I have the starter shield loose because I had to change the intake. So we just pop that out the way. Or take the intake off and change the carburetor. That's why you hear a little rah, rah, rah. This is loose, not really tight. So here you go. Part 2, last part. Getting an engine from the scrapyard and making her run. I wish I could find what I did with the carburetor. I was working on this late last night, trying to figure why she would choke and what was the issue with the original carburetor. Most of the Briggs carburetors are the same for single cylinders. So if you want to see more videos like this, let me know. I can make some more. I get the stuff out of scrapyard all the time. And there's a hint of the next project that came out the scrapyard. A little Craftsman rear rider. So check back and let me know how you think you like these and see more. I will definitely make more. Just the carburetor issue was the only thing really wrong with this thing. carburetor cleaning, and the carburetor was the wrong carburetor for some reason. It wasn't making the choke work, so we just changed carburetors, which brought it closer to the engine, and it works. Thank you for watching.